The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off.
Oh, come on.
He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Straight change.
3-2 pitch.
Straight.
Lifted in the air to center.
Yeah.
And he will make the play out
And
there, and there are 2 away now.
Who we got? Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, and you can see his home road splits there.
Not doing
he
so
has
good
not
here at
fared very
Dodger
well
Stadium.
in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Oddly enough. Well, he just got traded
pitch.
to this fucking team. So.
Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He wants the curve.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score.
1-0. Or nothing. 1 hit. No hit. Yankees win again, 10-2.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
To the plate now, Nico Horner, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Throw for him.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Contreras leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. They'll start this one at 274. A dozen home runs and 21 driven in. One and one to Schwarber. And this will be fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One and one. One and one. Here it is. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Cody Bellinger. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Ouch.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Nice. That was nice.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
A ball and no strikes. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one down now. Stepping up to the plate, Will Smith. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Chopper foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Gavin Lutz. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pitch on the way. 2-1. Popped him up. Contreras is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Leading off the inning, Kyle Hendricks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That evens it up 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Still 1-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And it's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is there. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Heidi since last year. Sorry.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short.
Shit.
And that's out number 1.
All right.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way.
If it was anybody but Hendricks, I might hit him. I don't know why. I just feel like hitting him. Let's see what he does with this changeup.
And looked like a definite pitcher's
He ain't
pitch
gonna do
there on the
anything.
inside. 1-1.
He's gonna freeze. All right. Another changeup? Let's string it on the outside.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Poor Turner. Curveball? Alright, I'll go with that.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Stays alive, still 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 2-0.
Oh, come on, guys. String some hits together here.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as we begin the top of the fourth.
Yeah.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Into the box now, Nico Horner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he's back standing. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. For 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
So here's Albert Almora next. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
The next Cub up, Kyle Hendricks, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Three runs already home here. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Striding in once again, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. One and 0 pitch on the way. Four runs here in this half inning. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 4-2. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch to the left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-2 pulled the string on him, strike 3 swinging, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schwarber has to run a ways, but he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Dodgers do get 1 back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Matt. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Drilled down the line. A payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains a 4-3 game. Stepping up now, Will Smith. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. So far on the year, Smith brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Matt Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Left fielder coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He went down on strikes last time up. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blake Trinan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. Fouled off. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
In now, Nico Horner. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. No outs, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, number 13 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jimmy Nelson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So now to the plate, Albert Almora. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped him up. Smith is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Kyle Hendricks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he got him swinging. Kyle Hendricks was sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the sub. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Liner towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Victor Caratini is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Cody Bellinger will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Road. You think what you'd make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Into the box, Max Muncy hits softly down the line at first.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
At the plate, Gavin Lutz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Jake Diekman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Almora is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th, and we are tied 7-7. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit towards center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ball and a strike now to Bryant. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run, giving him an even 150 as they've taken a two-run lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
A ball and a strike now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 10 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3. Adam Kolarek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up and